Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you truly challenged your own beliefs? Not just read something new or debated with a friend, but actually poked holes in your own thinking. This is where the Socratic method comes in, and trust me, it's not just for philosophers in togas. 2,500 years ago, Socrates was making people in Athens very uncomfortable. Why? Because he kept asking questions. Not to show off how clever he was, but to probe deeper. His idea was simple. If you really want to understand something, don't settle for the obvious answer. Instead, keep asking, why? How do you know? What if the opposite were true? Imagine you're convinced that hard work leads to success. A Socratic conversation might go like this. Why do you believe that? Can you think of anyone who worked hard but didn't succeed? What else besides hard work could matter? Each question isn't an attack, it's an invitation to dig deeper to see if your ideas hold up under scrutiny. Now here's the magic. The Socratic method isn't about winning an argument. It's about exploring ideas, challenging assumptions, and sometimes, admitting you don't actually know as much as you thought. Socrates himself claimed he knew nothing for sure. That's what made him so wise. So how can you use this in your own life? Start by swapping out statements for questions. Next time you're discussing politics, philosophy, or even which TV show is best, ask, what makes you say that? Could there be another explanation? How did you come to that conclusion? You'll be amazed at how quickly conversations go beyond the surface. The trick is to stay curious, not combative. The goal isn't to trip people up, but to help them clarify their thinking, and yours. Sometimes you'll find stronger reasons for what you already believe. Other times, you might realize you need to rethink things. Either way, you're sharpening your mind. Here's the thing. In a world overflowing with information, it's easy to settle for headlines or echo chambers. But if you want to be a true lifelong learner, you've got to get comfortable with questions, especially the uncomfortable ones. So, next time you find yourself certain about something, channel your inner Socrates. Ask just one more question. Who knows, you might just surprise yourself. Cheers for watching, and remember, the smartest people aren't the ones with all the answers. They're the ones who keep asking better questions.